Hey guys, this is a mechanic task guide for game review part 1 and also progression difficulties part 1 at the end. So for game review, mechanic does want us to take the disk drive that we received from the cultist circle in Friend from Norvin's part 5 and then explore the game disk contents. So you will require rest base level 3 in your hideout, and you will also need the generator on to power the hideout. And then you can take the disk drive and then insert it into the slot that they did add into the rest space module, and then you can hit play underneath the interactions. Now this will start an old school text RPG game called Targrad Tales, and then you do want to start a new game. Now in the background I will have my gameplay up on how I ended up getting the task completed so that you guys can just follow along and copy exactly what I do select at each stage. Or you can also try and figure it out yourself, because apparently there are going to be a few different choices that you can make to be successful. But all of the correct routes will end up to the same situation. However, you can also apparently fail and also have to restart if you do select the wrong thing and then have to try again. Now the path of options that I am selecting in the background, I was literally just winging it, so I'm not sure if these are going to be the fastest route or anything, but at least you guys will know that it will work for you if you do follow it along. But if anybody does know the actual best or the fastest path, then feel free to comment down below, because that could help somebody before I end up updating this video. I definitely feel like I probably did an unnecessary step, but anyway, like I said, at least you guys know it works. But basically, to beat this minigame, you are trying to make your way to Targrad, but in order to get past the checkpoint, you will need the Elder to write a letter for you, but he won't end up writing you a letter unless you do find him a specific ring. So once you go to the battlefield and then find the ring and then you bring it back to him, then he will write you a letter, and then once you do end up bringing the letter to the checkpoint, then you will end up getting turned away because you don't have a password. Now at this point you will get a notification for completing game review part 1 in the bottom right hand corner, and then you can click through a few more screens and then exit the game. Now at this point you will want to remove the game disk just to save yourself some time in a couple of steps, since the next task is called progression difficulties part 1 and it will require you to hand the disk back over to mechanic. And once you have completed both of these tasks, then you will have a time gate of 2 hours before you do unlock progression difficulties part 2. So hopefully you guys found this guide useful and it does help you to complete this task. Thank you guys for choosing to watch my guide on this, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.